What's up, guys? It's the Skinny Saiyan back here with another video, and today, as you could tell by the thumbnail, I'm gonna be discussing, breaking down episode 104, and I'm gonna give it a review. This is my first review on the channel, so if you guys have any criticism, comment down below what I should do differently. But other than that, let's get right into the video. This video, the episode started out with, once again saying that there's going to be like an epic fight about to break down, and it shows Hit and Dispo, facing off against each other, and then it goes to Kale and Caulifla, and, Kale's like, should we go in and help Hit? And Caulifla's like, no, Hit's really strong, you know. Hit doesn't need our help. He can take this guy out on his own. And so it shows Hit about to fight this guy, and Hit keeps on in this whole episode. He keeps on just trying to do the time skip, but Dispo is like too fast, and you know he keeps on going after him. And eventually in the episode you find out that Dispo is hearing Hit tense up before he does the time skip, and so Hit, whenever he does, Dispo just comes up and it's too fast for Hit, so he just like knocks him down to the ground and stuff. But then Hit starts to like let Dispo start attacking him, so he can like study his maneuvering. And eventually he does, and at a point in the episode, Hit goes off to, like, he purposely goes to the edge, and, Dispo tries to come after him again, and Hit, looks like he's about to do the time skip, but he actually switches in between dimensions for a little bit, and Dispo goes right through him, and he's about to go out of the ring, but I can't remember his name right off the top of my head, but the little blue guy uses his like spidey webs, his like energy spidey webs, to catch Dispo and bring him back up, and Hit is all freaked out, and then the little guy's like, okay, for now on we fight this guy together, and Dispo's like, okay, we'll tag team him, and they're beating up on Hit a little bit, and then Dispo's about to go in for another punch, and Goku comes in with Super Saiyan God, and I'm pretty sure the picture in the background right here is when he first comes in. He catches Dispo's punch, and he's like, Hit's like, I don't need help, and then Goku's like, I'm not here to help you, but when this happened, when they started double teaming you, I just got a little tingly, and it started to make me cringe, you know? So I need to come in here, and I need to help you fight this guy. And Hit's like, okay. So Goku goes off to face Dispo, and Hit faces the little small guy. I'm sorry if I can't remember his name. But, so they start fighting each other, and Dispo is going a little too fast for Goku, but Dispo tries to go in for another punch. Goku turns Super Saiyan Blue and then for a split second, and Dispo's like, oh crap, you know, and he backs off. Then Goku goes back into Super Saiyan God, and then it goes back to Hit and the little guy, his spidey webs, he's like shooting them out, Hit, and Hit's like deflecting them, but they're all reaching the ground now. And Hit takes a step, and then he realizes he's like, oh, if I step on these things, they'll explode. So he does like a range shot with the time skip, and just hits the guy right in the gut, and he knocks the wind out of him. And then Goku goes back next to Hit, and Hit's like, okay, let's switch fighters. So Hit goes back and starts facing Dispo again, and Goku is facing the little guy, and he's about to go towards him, and hits like, be careful, those things will explode, and Goku's like, doesn't matter. He turns blue, and he just keeps shooting through the things. They explode, but it doesn't seem to startle Goku at all, and Goku's just like fighting through it, and Goku ends up hitting him in the gut, and I can't remember who knocks him off. I can't remember what happens there, but I'm pretty sure the guy is like, he like hooks onto Dispo, and he's like, okay, we're not gonna lose this time, Dispo, let's retreat. So they go and try to retreat, but hits like, I don't think so. Hits the little guy, and sends him out. But before that even happened, I forgot. Hit told Dispo, you can either get up and I'll force you out, or you can, you can just send yourself out by yourself. And Dispo gets up, and then that's the part where the little guy comes and gets him, I'm pretty sure, and then hits the little guy out of bounds with the time skip, and then Dispo goes back to the Pride Troopers, and what's his name? I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm forgetting names. I'm usually really good at this, but the big guy with the mustache is like Topo. He's like, okay, no more Mr. Nice Guy, we're not superheroes anymore. There's 3 of us left. We gotta get serious now. And then another funny part I forgot to mention. The fight is going a little too fast for the 2 Omni Kings to really see, and so the Grand Priest is all shocked. He's like, I better do something about this. And I think people are speculating too much about the Grand Priest. I don't really think he has evil intentions. I just think, he needs to do what the Omni King says. I don't really think he's gonna go and try to go psychopath on everybody. I think he just does whatever the Omni King says, and it is what it is, He doesn't really have a choice. But I do think that people are just speculating too hard. I don't think Grand Priest is evil whatsoever. I think he's just listening to the Omni King. But he makes you see this YouTube button thing, and it's like, I made this slow-mo cam so you guys can slow the footage down and watch it slower. And at that point, they're like, oh, yeah, great. And then the Universe 11 God of Destruction, the clown, is like, oh man, I only have 3 people left. And then at the end of it, Goku's like, so you wanna fight? And hits I'll spare you this time, because you helped me out with these guys. And then they both have a little smirk on their face, and Goku's like, okay, but if you reach to the end of the tournament, me and you are fighting. And Hit smiles, he's like, alright. And then they walk off, and that's basically the end of the episode. If you guys did like this review, please comment down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a single flippin' video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.